Layla, Layla. You guys are doing great. I got a lot of requests to make a video on these guys. This is Layla and Max, Mudol Hounds. They have been with us for some time. Layla. She is 45 days elder to Max. She's a Kennel Club member and she's very cute. She's very loving. So my experience with Mudol Hounds, first thing is it's a pure Indian breed. It's from a village in Karnataka and now it's been inducted in the Indian Army. They are known to be very fast, active, and they are actually used for hunting. Layla. She's very intelligent. Max, look at him. Talking about Mudol Hounds, they are like usually very skinny. Even after feeding them with meat and fish and egg every day, almost every day, they look very skinny. But they are very energetic, very fast. Layla especially is very fast. Max is growing up. She runs like a cheetah. That's what. And more than everything, they are very intelligent. That's what I feel. They understand things very fast. You can really talk to them, and I feel that they understand whatever we are trying to tell them. Mudol Hounds, I wouldn't say that you can bring them up at in an apartment or a closed place, because it would not be fair. They need a lot of place to run around, and that really makes them grow good, and they really need good space. So a farm dog, it's ideal. That's what I got these two Mudol Hounds. Moreover, they say that it's very much easy to maintain. You don't need too much of like medications or anything. I don't give them any like calcium syrup or supplements or anything. I usually give them this ragi porridge with fish or meat, or sometimes egg, or sometimes I make it sweet with some this not sugar. Actually, I never give them sugar or salt or chili or masalas or anything. I cook food for them separately. Just add turmeric powder. And I came to know about this breed when it was like inducted into the Indian Army. I am a dog lover. I had a German Shepherd earlier, but later when I started traveling a lot, I was not able to keep a dog with me. So this is the time, and in the farm I definitely need a good dog which would take care of the property, and for that I decided to go with Mudol Hound for a few reasons. First thing, it's a hound. It's a hunting dog, ideal for farms. And I wanted to definitely promote more of desi things. Even the cows, what I'm looking for is Halikar cows, the local breeds. We should always think about local breeds, not from faraway places. That's always good. Like even food, we should try to eat the local food, the local cuisines. That should be the practice. So now I have two Mudol Hounds. One is Layla, a female. She's around 7 months old, and the second one is a male. He's around 5.5 months old, 45 days younger to Layla. His name is Max. They are coming up good. I got them when they were like almost 3 months old. All the vaccinations done. First thing is you need to get pure Mudol Hounds. The best thing is to get from Mudol itself, or you should get it from a popular breeder or a trusted worthy breeder, because there are lots of wrongdoings happening. Every business has that. So you have to be careful enough when you select the puppy, and you should bring home at least when they are 3 months old, not more, not much younger, because it needs care from its mother also. So I got it around 3 months old, and one was I think 3.5 months old, and from that time they are with me here in the farm. I wouldn't suggest Mudol Hounds for small houses, because they really need good space to play around, run. They are good runners, very fast runners, and they really need space to grow up. Actually, it's not fair to keep them in a small apartment. So if you are looking for a dog or a puppy for your small house where you don't have place for them to play, then I would not suggest Mudhol Hound. So regarding vaccinations, make sure that you do all the vaccinations on time. It's very important to protect the dog as well as for everybody. It's very important. So you have to talk to a veterinary doctor and make sure that you do all the vaccinations on time. Very important. Then the next thing is food. I initially gave little bit of calcium syrup and some biscuits, which I am not really giving any importance, because I would want to give them more of natural or desi food. I give them ragi kanji in the morning and rice and meat in the afternoon. I give them 3 meals. I am going to give them 3 meals for the initial first year. Then after that I'll reduce their food because this is the growing up time. You need to give them more food and they really need good food also. I give them 2 eggs every day, then some meat and fish. Fish is something which I am giving them more. I get this really fresh river fishes, the katla, the KRS pomfret, and I give them with ragi and some leaves, green leaves, which give them lots of vitamins, the moringa leaves or other green leaves which are available in the farm. Most of the things which I eat or which I give to them are from the farm itself, so I know how pure it is and how good it is. And they really love the ragi kanji which I just gave them today morning. I mix some ragi powder with fish and little leaves. I don't add salt or sugar, or I don't give them sugar actually. And some days I make the kanji with this banana also. They love that banana kanji also. It's bit sweet. I never add sugar or I don't give them any sweet. That's very important. You need to take care. They are really very loving. They wait for me when I am coming, and even they are so intelligent that they come to know that I am reaching the farm, because when they hear the horn sound, they can, even nobody in the farm knows that, okay, they don't hear that sound, but they have that very powerful ears that they can listen to the, hear the horn sound, and they start making a different kind of barking or a sound, informing everybody that I am coming. I have a good kennel for them which they can come and stand up, or they can relax very nicely, spacious one. It's very important to give them good space to live, and I leave them open for like more than 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours every day to play. They run in the farm, they spoil some plants and even saplings and all, but again that's their how they do it, so we cannot do anything. And I've not given any big training for them. I do train to tell them, and they are really very understanding. I don't find any problems other than they like jump on me and hug me and spoil my dress when I come in the morning. So guys, if you have any questions related to Mudhol Hound, like suppose you want to buy a Mudhol Hound, you need some contact details, I can share the contact details of the person from whom I got it. I got it from 2 different places because I want to breed them, so I didn't want them to be siblings or connected in any way. So I got one from Hubli and one from Bagalkot, the Mudhol village only. And regarding the prices, they sell from 15,000 rupees to 25,000 rupees. So you have to talk to them and get a good deal. Generally they are very healthy dogs. You don't need big maintenance, like they don't have much of fur, so less of ticks and other skin problems. And they look skinny. Don't think that they are not fed well. They look skinny. It's the nature of the dog, and because they are like, they fly like anything, they run like anything, they are like rockets. So that's the most important thing. And so green, right? So guys, finally, if you have any questions related to Mudhol Hound, please ping me. I'll try to answer, or I'll make future videos on Mudhol Hounds. And the farm is coming up good. It's almost 8 months. I did a video on that, a small video. But now in future, I'll be doing more videos. I'll do a video on the paddy. Paddy has some disaster happening because of heavy wind, and it has grown so tall. It is falling down. I don't know what would be the harvest. So guys, that's all for now. Bye, take care.